Welcome to our Abomination Vaults Let's Play videos. This is the second session of this campaign, but the recording of the first session was, sadly, lost. The story, so far. When the fog is creeping, and the moon is low, when the town is sleeping, Gauntlight starts to glow. That's when she arises. For her midnight lunch, naughty kids are prizes for her teeth to crunch. But if you obey me, and obey the rules, you're safe from Belcora. She just eats the fools. So warns a popular nursery rhyme among the parents in the town of Otari, as they often sing the melodious but unsettling poem to their children at night to encourage good behavior. As a result, everyone who grows up in Otari has a healthy mix of fear, respect, and curiosity for the old ruins out in Fogfen and the strange lighthouse that stands at the swamp's heart. As they grow older, townsfolk learn what's more often accepted as truth, that the heroic founders of Otari had slain the wicked sorcerer Belcora many years ago. For a time, thrill seekers explored the ruins around the lighthouse called Gauntlight, but today, common knowledge holds that the place has become a haven for pests, no longer a source of active danger or significant treasure after being completely picked over. Nearly 500 years has passed since Belcora's defeat, after all, and in that time she has only posed a menace to Otari through sinister rhymes, or so the citizens of Otari believe. Our adventuring party consists of Cedric, the human wizard, Kodon, the smasher, the dwarf fighter, Meredith, the elf cleric, Mezex, the goblin alchemist, and Kickass, the halfling rogue. The adventurers were approached by the charismatic but aloof owner of the local curio shop, Rin. She confided in them that she has been seeing a strange light from the direction of the Gauntlight ruins, and her fortune readings contain warnings of an incoming danger to the town. Rin asked the adventurers to investigate the ruins and determine the source of the light, and if any threat is looming within. The adventuring party explored the ruins of Gauntlight, finding it overrun by Mifflet's mischievous creatures related to gremlins. After a couple encounters with them, they found the so-called king, Boss Scrong. He told the adventurers that his people were driven up from their home in the hidden levels below by evil, mushroom-eyed people. He promised them treasures if they would kill the intruders to their home. The adventurers found a secret stairway down into the hidden dungeon below. They immediately ran into the creatures described as mushroom-eyed people and engaged in combat. And now, we return to the adventure.
You guys went the other way, ran into the little mushroom-eyed guys and fought them, killed them. I'm pretty sure you looted them. I left them out just in case their blood splats out.
Yeah, because I got the junk launcher.
So you're in this little room here. I'll explain it to you. So it's like a little, this kind of U-shaped room. It has smells of like rust and grime. You see stacks of splintered furniture, pieces of weapons and armor, frayed coils of rope, jagged shards of metal, other bits of trash lying heaps along the walls of the room. A cold, unlit forge sits in the alcove to the west. To the north, several heavy timbers are wedged up against the door to keep it shut. Here.
It has we can't see or I at least cannot see the places we previously explored. We came in from the south of this room.
You came in kind of directly to the west, or to the west over here.
But like into this space, we came through.
Oh yeah. You came through
door here.
Yeah,
gotcha,
chased.
Gotcha. Oh right, we were chasing the guy, the last guy with the crossbow. That group. We want to take the time to sort through this rubbish and see if there's anything worth keeping, or assume it's all trash and move on.
I would rather go search through the trash just to see if there's anything of value.
Cool with that. Anybody opposed to whatever 10 minutes, half hour, whatever that takes?
Go for it.
I'd say probably like a good 10, maybe 15 minutes. You were able to kick through pretty quickly and realize like it's mostly just junk.
Gotcha.
Like any metal or their shards, everything's kind of broken. Broken down furniture.
You want to pick a door?
How about the one here? The one that I can't seem to.
I don't know which one it is, but sure.
There we go.
If you hold it, remember, if you hold it,
Yes.
hold down X, it put the finger on there.
Okay.
Finger.
Okay, I will go up here and listen at this door.
That's the one that's got logs up against it. Do the logs look like they fell there, or like somebody was bracing that door trying to keep it from opening?
Yeah, it looks like they're wedged up against the door to keep it shut.
Okay, let's try the next one.
They're just like
Right
wedged,
here.
like where there's a crack in the floor, kind of like if you would put a chair under the doorknob to, you know what I mean? Like it's,
Speaking of horror movies, we don't need to
Yeah.
know what's on the other side of that door.
Yeah.
You can stay there.
No, I will.
yeah, if you want to give me a perception check.
Okay.
If it's easier for you guys, I can just roll that for you too, using your character.
21.
Yeah, and usually
Sorry, I
on
forgot
those,
to-
no worries. Yeah, I'll remind you. I'll try to remind you because I know that's a different mechanic. You listen at this door here, and you're not hearing anything.
Okay. You guys ready to open it?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, when you open the door and like you're hit with kind of like a cool and like humid air. You see a low stone well sits against the wall to the east. You see like a heap of gear up here in the northeast corner. Looks like armor, weapons, tools. They're just like
Dig through it.
so yeah, it should be. Oh, I might have to make it.
I don't see a loot drop. Oh, there it is. It's a healing potion.
Well, so well, like it goes down below floor level on the inside.
Yeah, it goes down like if you guys get up to it, you can see like it goes down about 40 feet. I think you see like just on the edge of the light from the the crystal that Kick-Ass has lit, like water. It looks kind of like water reflections on water. But as you're looking down it, you kind of hear this strange sound drifting up from below, with like splashing combined with what sounds like a small crowd.
Small crowd.
You hear like
Small crowd.
several voices, and because it's a very echoey quality, Go ahead.
Does the light, I'm going to probably hate myself for doing this, but if I peek over the edge with the light, with the crystal,
Yeah.
I see what's down there?
Well, like I said, if you do that, like the bottom of the well goes into darkness. It's like you kind of on the very edge of the vision see like what looks like reflection off water, and you're hearing splashing sounds and just voices. You can't really make out any of the words. They're very faint. Like you pretty much only hear them if you get up close to the well and lean over and as you're trying to look down. Wouldn't have been strong. Definitely weren't strong enough to hear them from the door.
Okay.
The pile of gear looked like it's been recently and intentionally placed there, like somebody took it off before going down the well.
I mean, it was all piled in kind of like a heap, like someone just dumped it out there or something. It's all in good condition, like the armor and everything is. It's like not rotted or old or anything. It's new.
Does it look comparable to our armor and our weapons?
Yeah. It's
okay.
It's
So
modern style.
Could someone look at the pile of rubbish, and I'll keep an eye on what's in the well and keep an eye out on all the walls and the ceiling to see if something happens.
I will go look at the pile.
It looks like there's rapier, studded leather armor, thieves' tools, and a healing potion.
Yeah, there's 2 rapiers, 3 studded leather armors, 3
I
thieves'
didn't see the
tools.
quality. The quantity. Sorry. So it's a team of thieves.
Do we have a... So I don't need to necessarily dump it in my pile. Is there a way I can add like a backpack? Create item. Backpack. Does that work?
You should have had a backpack, right? Yeah,
I know, but I want to create a second backpack so I can like separate all the crap that I'm just carrying for other people.
There's the party pool thing.
Is there can a rogue wear studded leather in Pathfinder?
Yeah, should be able to. You have what are your armor?
It would be partially strength dependent.
Uh-oh. That may not be a good thing. Let me quickly... What is my... Oh, I've got +2 in strength. So that should...
Yeah, I think studded leather, you want either a +1 or a +2 to not have any of the penalties that come from it.
It's light leather.
Sure. Yeah, it's light armor, so like light a rogue should have light armor.
Yeah.
Should we toss something down the well, or should we just back out of the room and move on?
This just reminded me of Lord of the Rings.
Is the stone falling in?
Is there a helmet perched precariously on the edge?
Oh.
I mean, we've got a halfling that can just knock it in.
I'd rather not yet.
Full of a took.
Are you gonna take the time to get out of your armor and put the studded leather armor on?
Yeah.
But the question is, are you guys going down the well?
Let's see.
Is there a rope or anything hanging down the well now? Does it look like if somebody were athletic enough they could climb down it without a rope?
There's not a rope right now. You would think that it would probably be kind of risky, like the stones look kind of wet, slimy, but you could probably tie a rope to the well winch.
I wasn't asking for myself to climb down. I was trying to, like, we hear things down there. Did somebody climb down there ahead of us is what I was trying to
Yeah.
bust out.
How deep down? I can't see the bottom, correct?
Not very clearly, no. You can see about 40 feet. And you see like what looks like light reflecting off water.
Why don't I? Here's what I'd like to do. Tie off a rope to the winch on the. Yeah, tie off a rope. I can slowly go down there and just find out how deep that water is and what's making the sound. Okay. Tie the rope. So if I tie the rope to the winch, I could tie the other end to me and then have them lower me down very slowly, correct?
Yeah. You could like rope yourself off and have them kind of like belay you down there, anchor you down.
Okay. So yeah.
Or you could like tie the rope off to the well, drop it down, and then just kind of slide down it.
I would rather, if something bad happens, I would rather they be able to pull me up without relying on any of my abilities.
We have plenty of rope. We can do both. We can tie one to the winch that you climb down, and a second one that we tie to you that we can pull you back up.
Okay, then we'll do it that way.
Plenty of rope. So you've got something that doesn't rely on us, and we can also pull you up should you become incapacitated or whatever.
Okay, so I will slowly crawl down.
So they lower you down the well.
And when I go down, say 10 feet, do I see the water at the 50-foot mark, or do I see clearly the water at the 50-foot mark?
Are you taking your glowing rock with you?
Yes.
So yeah, you guys will probably light up a torch or something if you want to see a little.
I have a light cantrip, so I have my light torch on as well.
So you get about 10 feet down, and the surface of the water starts becoming like it's definitely water. It's about 40 feet down from the top of the well, so about another 30 feet down.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Where is that? Can he see like openings in the side of the well, or does the well continue completely non?
It seems to continue. Yeah, let me look. Doesn't.
Like if there were like a side room or something, especially if there were a light source in it. But even if there weren't, he's got a light source, so he'd see like a dark spot if there were a hole. Just like when you look down the hall and you can see your kid's light is on down the end of the hall,
Yeah.
So torched out there.
So the well itself, the walls of the well go about 40 feet, and then the water is below that. I'm trying to figure out what. There's two different rooms that I'm trying to figure out. Probably like another at least 15, 20 feet from the empty of that to the surface of the water.
So there's a gap at the bottom.
Did you decide to jump into the water?
No, I'm still.
He's on a rope.
Yeah, I'm on
He's
a
on
rope.
a rope.
And,
You guys are lowering him down.
Oh boy.
And you're holding
what
it.
you're describing is the well pierces a ceiling, and then there's a larger space, and the water is below that. So at some point, there's a gap between the bottom of the well and the top of the water.
Yeah.
I think I got it now. Does that make sense to anybody slash everybody else?
Yeah, as he goes down, it opens up.
It opens up. Like at some point, he'd be hanging out in the open.
Like a chandelier.
Yeah, with a glowing light source saying, "Look at me, pointy things at me."
Yeah, so there's like a. Oh, that's.
We want to undo and redo this process with somebody that has dark vision that could go down there without a light source to see if there's sources / light sources down there.
yeah, I will definitely climb back to the top.
So you give the signal, like you go about 10 feet down, you see that there's more of a room bed down there or something, and then you just say,
Yeah.
"Okay, pull me up."
Well, if I can climb up on my own, I will. I've got the rope attached, so I
We're
won't
using two
fall.
ropes. We've got a rope tied to the winch hanging down that he's climbing down. We have a second one tied to him as an emergency line.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
So
pull
he
you
can
back
climb
up.
and down himself, and we only pull him up if there's a problem. Well,
It's pretty slick.
Nothing.
So, you know, like you would think that there's kind of finger holes, but it's kind of slick. Like
you got a
you,
rope.
yeah, you being pulled and like walking and pulling up helps, but you wouldn't want to try it without a rope.
No, but he has his own rope besides the one that we're
Yeah.
pulling up.
Yeah,
So-
we're using two different ropes. There's one tied to the winch
So-
that he's climbing up and
Oh
down.
yeah. So you
And then
climb
we've
that.
got a second one as an emergency if he
Sure.
something
Okay.
happened, we could pull him up.
Yeah, you can climb back up the rope.
It was all more detailed than was necessary.
Yeah. Yeah.
He went down the well. He looked.
You
he
can
came
get back
up.
at top of the well. It doesn't matter how.
So, do we want to send down somebody with dark vision? Do we want to find some other way down? Like this is a point of interest. We can come back to it. We don't have to commit to it now.
Probably, my vote is to come back to it if we need to. There's probably another way down.
Those voices that we heard, did it sound like the leaflets that we heard previously?
You couldn't really tell. Like it had a weird echoey quality to it, and like it was just the sound of voices. You couldn't really make out any words.
Okay. Okay. We am back topside. We've stowed the rope. Let's try another room.
The door here leads back out to the hallway, so we can just we've seen the other side of this door already.
Yeah.
There's a door also straight up too.
That's the one
That
that's
has-
barricaded.
Oh, that's that one. Okay. Yeah.
Right. We could see what's barricaded in there, but something is barricaded. Like somebody on this side of the door does not want to see what's on the other side of that door. That might or might not include us.
Okay.
I'm not here to
Can I listen
avoid
to the
all
door?
danger, but Like, we should be aware that it is potential danger.
Could I listen to the door just to see if I can figure out if there's anything in there?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a blind perception check. Is Meredith starts backing up.
Right? Because he's blind.
Let's see. Blind jam roll.
See what you can hear. Yep.
Yeah. And if I did that correctly, which I did.
Privately rolled some dice.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah, you listen in and you don't hear anything.
Okay. One thing I could do, and part of me is saying this is really, really stupid, but I could bang on the door and then see if anything stirs. Yeah, actually bang on the door. Kind of like boom, boom, and see if any noise comes, if I startle anything.
Bump, bum, bump.
But obviously there's some really stupid, it's kind of stupid at times, so do we want to know if there's anything back there?
I mean, you can go for it. We made quite a bit of commotion earlier when we were fighting, so...
Okay. I will hit the door.
Yeah, and you guys have been kicking around all the junk in here and stuff like that.
I will hit the door once, and then do I hear any shuffling or jump or anything like that?
Yeah, you like pound on the door and then put your ear to it to see. Don't. You're really confident you're not hearing anything.
Perfect. Okay. So do we look?
Yes.
Yeah, let's go for it.
So give me 1 second.
Where am I?
So you guys, it'd take like just a second to remove these barricades out of the way.
Oh boy.
Making a lot of noise in the process. Jesus.
It didn't make that much noise.
Getting chainsaws going. We're singing work songs. On the railroad.
Just the scripted sound that they had in there.
Open the door.
All right. In this room, you see it's like a room with alcoves along the walls. As soon as you open the door, like this foul odor hits you. It's like a kind of like a gym locker room and an outhouse mixed together. Then on the far wall, just on the edge of your light there, you see there's like 3 figures that look to be kind of like they're sitting down. They seem to be like bound and gagged. You hear slightest muffles like
Why do those look
3 figures?
Yeah.
We just found 3 sets of gear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. When I look toward the walls, do I see anything?
I have a
What do you
spell that can infuse up to 3 of us with extra damage against undead, and I can cast it at a 30-foot range, so we should totally be confident should we be going up against undead. Very confident.
What do you mean when you say do you see anything up against the walls?
Well, basically what I'm doing right now is sticking my head in here, trying to determine if there are if there's anything ready to surprise us.
Yeah, when you peek in there, you don't see anything.
Okay. I'm now a little closer to the people.
The people
Or
at the
hostile.
far end of the room. Oh, I
You
see.
see some. You see some. You see some empty
Over here.
shelves. Yeah, I didn't mean to move that.
Okay.
You see some like empty shelves here. Looks like it was kind of a storeroom at one point. And as you step in, the lights up a little bit better. You can see they're like they look to be human. Just let me verify that.
Okay.
They're humanoid for sure. Kind of on there, you see that they're bound, and they've got like gags, like gags on.
Okay, I will move up another 5 feet, keeping an eye out on both of these walls to see. Is it possible that those shelves could be used to hide like a secret passage? Are they movable shelves, or are they built into the wall, or?
They're stone shelves. They don't look like they'd be movable very easily.
Okay. I will move up another 5 feet. Again, looking both ways. I'm assuming they're stone shelves that don't look like they would be movable.
Correct.
Okay. I will move up. These people, I'm sure now are human, right?
Yeah, the closer you get, you're making them out. They're human.
Are they stripped to their underwear?
Yeah, stripped to their underclothes, tied up.
Huh.
Yeah, they're
3 people, 3 armor. 3 sets of armor.
There's the
2 sets of armor now.
Yeah, you're wearing one of these guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
You give me a perception check. A secret one.
Okay.
Super secret. Secret
Sorry,
perception.
wrong one.
That's what I got. Secret perception.
Public, private, GM.
Private.
Sorry. I did say private GM.
I should say blind.
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 Oh.
Yeah. Oh, next time.
Okay.
No worries.
That's when you
yeah,
poke
so
Joe in
you
the eye.
you notice that one of these guys has a tattoo of a bird.
Does that mean anything to me?
In Osprey, you would recognize this as like
We're sent here to find people.
it was a symbol of like the Osprey Club, which is like the local thieves guild.
Lots of people we were looking for. But people nonetheless in need of help. Freeing more prisoners is good. Because we were sent here to find missing town guard, right? There was like I think a pair of guards were sent in and didn't come back. Pair of guard. Why? They're not fish. A pair of guards.
I don't remember a pair of guards.
Weren't we sent here to find weren't?
You were sent here to kind of investigate the light coming from the lighthouse. The
Sorry, I had a mental.
Yeah, the
senior moment. My bad.
the guy above the Mifflet, Boss Strong, told you that he saw, some figures go in and hide out in the boathouse and go into like where the dragon's cave.
Yeah.
And then the dragon came back and he assumes they got eaten. They see you guys and they're kind of like getting animated like.
But there's no beings other than these captives in that what appears from my perspective to be a dead end room, correct?
Correct.
Cool.
Okay,
we're gonna free these guys.
Okay, let's free one at a time and just. I will free. Well, I will remove the gag from one of the people. The one in the center.
Alrighty, yeah. Let me show you. This is funny. I like this art. This is the artwork for them.
Cheese.
So it's that
Yeah,
kind of guild.
You untie him and he reaches up and pulls down his gag and he's like, "Oh, thank God you guys are here." And he's like rubbing his arms where the ropes were kind of cutting into him. He's like, I thought we were going to be goners.
Who are you?
He's like, did
One of the
Miss Mara send
musketeers.
you guys?
Who?
You would know Eunice Mira is like the owner of the Crook's Nook. It's like a... Let me see if I can get back to it.
By far for low lives.
Yeah. She's the leader of the Osprey Club, but also owns like the... it's like an inn, tavern, kind of like the shady one. The Osprey Club is like, it's the secret, but not so secret. Like the people in like who are from here or spend time here kind of learn like it's the Thieves Guild that operates here.
Okay, and as a thief, I would know that, right?
Yeah, you'd probably have talked to them or worked with them. They kind of they operate in the city, or in the city of Otari, where like the guards kind of look the other way as long as they only target like visitors and tourists, and they don't mess too much with like the locals. No protection rackets or shakedowns or anything like that. He's kind of
we
like...
free the other two guys. We tell one of them, "Hey, listen, your suit of gear fit our guy better than you, so you can take his hand-me-downs." You all probably want to get out of here because you apparently can't.
one of
Can't take the heat.
One of the guys is kind of like annoyed, but the other two are like, like, "Hey man, it's worth it. Let's." And they're like, "Yeah." The other guy was like, "Yeah, that's okay." He's like, "Honestly, if you get us out of here, you can keep the rest of it. I don't care."
We're taking the potion too. Then somebody claim that potion if you didn't already.
He'll tell you, he's like, "Oh, we came up here and we had heard of like a dragon being spotted by someone else, and so we wanted to see if we can sneak in. We waited at the mouth. There's a cave underneath the docks, and we waited until the thing left. And we snuck in, and we're looking for its treasure. Found an entrance to this place, and was kind of surprised by it. And then pretty much as soon as we got in there, we got jumped by these creatures that got the jump on us and knocked us out, tied us up. There was another one of us, but we don't know where he went.
Where was that cave entrance from here?
He's like,
You got here from there?
Well, he's like, I don't even know, man. Like we went up some stairs and then we got jumped and then like they knocked us out. We woke up in this room. Well, I don't even know where we're at.
You went upstairs though? From your cave?
Yeah, there was like a flight of stairs.
Interesting. The cave might still be below us.
It was like a half stairs. Kind of hectic. It's a little foggy, took a couple knocks to the head. But there was like some half stairs and there was a room, and then we got jumped in that room. I couldn't even tell you where it's at when we woke up here.
We'll give them directions to backtrack our path out, so that they can all GTFO.
Would it make sense to escort them out?
No.
As you're like giving him directions, he's kind of like, well, all right. If can we have our weapons at least? Like,
Oh yeah, they're at the other room. Right?
Other than
No,
one
I
of you
don't
guys now has leather armor instead of studded leather. Good for you. Don't get caught next time.
Hold on, you didn't take the weapons, did you?
Well,
No, I
everything
didn't.
goes
Well,
to the party stash.
Yeah,
they're in the party stash. I can just take them out.
I didn't keep anything, but we do have everything.
Give the nice people their weapons back.
Let's see. Yeah, if
I'm
you give
fine
them the
with them
weapons
taking
and the armor, the thieves' tools, and the healing potion, they don't really like. If you guys don't give them to them, they don't really ask.
I'm not going to send them out in their underwear.
Think they would notice if we kept the healing potion?
No. I mean, they might know, but they don't say anything.
Yeah, they're going to put up much of a fight.
They ask you guys what's your names, and I tell you their names. This guy's Cav, and the middle guy's Mog, and the other guys, they just call him Rur. I can rename him. It's got a weird name. I don't even know how
Quite
you
the
pronounce it.
eloquent name.
There we go, Leah Lusa. He's like, come if you go back to Artari, come to the Crook's Nook. We'll buy you guys some drinks. You make your way back into town.
Okay.
And then if there's nothing else, they'll go ahead and follow the directions that you gave them.
Anything else of interest on these shelves are all empty or anything?
Yeah, it's pretty much, they're all empty shelves.
Gotcha. Let's go. So the door over here leads back to the hallway. We can keep a looking. I was totally expecting there to be undead in here when foul stench came out.
Yeah, now that you're like looking at it, it's like they tied him up and just kind of like blocked that door so they couldn't get out easily without making a lot of noise.
A lot of noise.
They're like, hey man, if you find our friend Tech, send him our way, or you can help him, that'd be awesome.
As with you guys, we're not out here looking for you, but we hold no animosity towards you.
All right. So where you guys want to go now?
Back down this away and this away. We're heading left, right?
Left, right.
Left. Yep. Left, right. That's what I said.
It's that long hallway.
Key.
You see the door here has a greenish blue light underneath it. It's kind of flickering, or
I'm hearing whisperings in the night.
Yeah, bump, bump, bump.
Something speaking sweet whispers. Sweet nothings in my ear. We've got a door on the left right here. A door right here and a door right here. And certainly hearing some sweet whisperings.
Let's listen here first.
Are you actually like hearing something from your...
Yeah, are you not hearing it? Yep. Let's see which door is it coming from. Oh, it got really loud when I got up to...
there we go.
Now you hear it?
Yeah. Sounds like parcel tongue.
Yes. Yeah, that's... I was going to make a joke about that, but I was in the wrong universe, so...
A little bit. So, you definitely hear that coming from that door then.
The door that has the glow coming from it, or from a different door?
From the closer you get to the door with the glow.
Yep.
Which is...
unpause.
Where I'm at right now.
Wait. This one... Oh, fuck. I did not mean to click that from all the way down here.
Lock it.
This door here is the one that's glowing and has the sounds?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought this one...
No.
Wow.
It was quiet down there, but the further I moved north, the louder it got.
Thank you. Let's do stuff. Yeah, at that distance, yeah, do stuff over there. I'm good here.
Okay. Should we open this one just for... sorry. Should we open this one
Yeah,
first?
we should probably work our way up, so we should do this one first.
Okay.
Works for me.
Okay, I'll listen to the door. Oh, let me roll up perception.
The roads and die.
You listen at the door, you're not hearing anything.
Okay, I don't hear anything. You guys want to open it?
Yes.
Okay.
Suddenly, nothing happens.
And then we all die.
You see in this room like broken torture instruments lying in half-collapsed heaps on the floor. You're going to step in. You don't see anything in the room other than the...
Okay,
broken
I will
chains
advance. I will advance 5 feet, 10 feet.
Yeah, and as you're looking here, you see basically like a ruined stretching rack. To the south lies fallen on the floor, rusty tongs and chains, frayed whips, other like dentistry-looking torture instruments.
I will, and I see a door right there.
Does it look like any torture instruments we can pick up?
They all seem pretty...
Does it look like any torture?
Pretty rotten. Pretty rusty tongs. Like they're all... The whips are like... rot, like, you could probably hit something with it and they'd fall apart. It wouldn't even hurt them. Like all dried out.
A rusty torture implement would probably hurt more.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Certainly give him tetanus.
Yeah, give him sepsis or something.
Okay, I will move up a little bit further to the door and listen to it. Do I hear anything? Let me roll up a
Yeah,
question.
You do not hear anything.
Okay. You guys want to see what's on the other side?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. We only live once. It's
For those of us who live more than that. Hallway.
okay.
Yeah, you see a hallway and it kind of hooks off to the north.
I will peek around the
If you use Q on your keyboard, you can peek.
Q.
Q. Okay, it looks like okay, so I will move up a little bit further. Okay.
You see the hallway kind of continues, branches off to the west, and then again to the east, a little bit farther north.
Okay, I will look. Okay, I see a door down here and a door down here.
And the door opens and you see Meredith standing there.
Okay.
What do you know?
And what is this thing right here? That oh, never mind.
That's what?
Okay. I saw a blue thing
Is
sitting
it
off
the
in
thing
the
that
corner.
my
And
token's holding?
that could be it. Okay, I'm going to go listen at this door and perception. Fine, GM. I'm guessing I don't hear anything.
You do not.
Okay. Open the door.
Alrighty, you open the door and you see this ruined table, several destroyed chairs that lie in a heap in the middle of the room, along with several large bones. There's a door to the
bones
west.
do the bones look like they're human bones?
They look way bigger than human bones that you've seen.
Big bones.
How big are they relative to us?
Like most of them are as big as you.
Oh,
I mean, remember, you're like, what, 3-4 feet tall?
yeah. Are they bigger than the other people in the party?
Not bigger than them, but like bigger than any of the bones that would be in their body.
Okay.
We're not going to run into a creature with bones that big. The creature with bones that big is not going to fit down here.
They're definitely large enough to where you would know that they're not from a regular humanoid. But they're not from like a T-Rex or
Are
like...
they of a biped? Are they a person-shaped bone?
They're just kind of in a pile.
Okay.
Scattered out.
There may be human bones, there may be animal bones. It's a mess.
Okay, I will step in.
All right.
Looking underneath.
As you step into the room, these bones start moving and snapping together, rising up, towering above you. And you
See
see,
the undead thing that you were talking about?
yeah, that might come in handy here. You see, like they pull back together into this like giant, like minotaur looking giant.
Maybe it will fit down here. We killed it.
Wow.
Back.
Alrighty, and we'll roll initiative. All right, kick ass.
Okay. If I move into that square, I should be able to flank him, right? And that would give me the ability to do my sneak attack.
Yeah, if you're in this square here.
Okay. So I will move.
Just kind of dart around him.
Yeah, dart around him. And
I think you dragged
I will.
coat on with you.
Oh, did I?
Who's following?
Oh, you were following.
Okay. I will, with my short sword, I will.
Stabby.
Yep, stabby.
Don't forget to target him.
Oh yes, thank you.
Let's see.
First attack.
Blades come in a variety of shapes and styles, but they
Ooh,
are
look at that.
typically
Ooh.
2 feet long.
Like our house.
Okay. So that would be a critical. He takes 20 points of damage. And how does he look? Just out of curiosity.
He looks injured.
Big.
Big.
One
Let me
more
actually
attack.
real
Yeah, he's
quick, let me
like
put
mega
something.
big.
Well, everything is mega big. I'm kind of small.
Give me a second.
Okay, yeah, maybe he's not as big as I was. The map makes him look like he's 4x4, but we're 2x2.
You still did pretty good damage to him, but you think like the piercing damage didn't do quite as well. Because it's just a
Okay,
pile
well,
of bones.
And I don't have any other weapons, so
Now, keep in mind
I
that typically when I would say something like that in 5e, that means they took half damage. He didn't take half damage. He took more than that. Resistances work differently in Pathfinder.
okay.
Like there's a threshold. Like they resist the first X amount of damage, and then anything over that is applied. And you did quite a bit of damage.
Okay, I will try it one more time and just see what happens. And I don't have any other.
And
That
that would
missed.
miss.
Okay.
Unless you want to hero point it.
You know what? Let's
Save it.
save it. Okay. I'm done.
So I'm gonna go next. I'll give everybody a bonus against undead. Oh, I'm not next. The point stands. I can cast my spell.
Yeah, when it's your turn. He's going to turn around and try to strike you with his glaive, hit you back. As he just slams you up against the door with his glaive.
Your armor class is your armor class really only 14? That doesn't seem right.
Yeah, like in this case, like I think he's still getting hit. Like it's 27, but I think it's a regular hit, not a crit.
Yeah, there we go. I don't know. There was something. I think that was studded leather armor was from the old one, and so when I re-added it and equipped it, your AC is 19. So you would not have gotten crit. So let me delete that.
Hit, not crit. You get like that, especially with a fire this big. That might be critical.
Yeah.
It might be important to not be crit hit.
Yeah, probably.
If you're still taking 14, like I don't want to see a crit.
Okay. Yeah. Ouch. Okay.
And then see if he's still mad at you.
Ooh.
Yeah. He's gonna put it with map. He's gonna miss. Then try to ram you with his horns, and he actually gets you with that one. Barely. For another 11.
Okay, and I go down.
Alrighty, then it's Meredith's turn.
Dong.
And I'm gonna move Mezix. Mezix, do you want to move forward one so you can see, or do you want to be down?
I mean, I could see already.
I know, but you were in the same spot as Meredith. Typically in combat, we wouldn't.
Oh, that's fine then.
Him being on the floor makes it such a different situation. Does it make it different enough?
Is your ability like a 3-action ability?
The number of actions is how many targets. So I could do it 1 action is 1 target, 2 actions is 2 targets.
Yeah, okay.
The mechanics question. My priority, I don't want to let Kick-Ass die. Is Kick-Ass gonna die before my next turn? How does like him being unconscious, how does that?
I can get to him.
Yeah, like he'll have death saves. Death saves do work a little different. On his turn, he has the option. He can either make a death save. It's the first one's DC 11. If he passes, then let me make sure I got this right. Basically, if he gets to like dying 4, he's dead. So he's dying. He'll be dying 1. If he fails, he's dying 2. If he passes, he goes back to dying 1. If he succeeds his death save, he'll go to dying 0, and
He'll just be unconscious.
Just be unconscious.
Gotcha. So like ending catastrophic situations, I'll get at least 1 more turn.
Correct. He also can use all of his hero points, which at this point is 1, to just come back with 1 hit point.
Speaking of it, did we roll for our hero points or hero cards this turn?
I don't think you drew them. No.
Should do that real quick.
I was just thinking about that. So On his turn, he can use a hero point to come back with 1 hit point. He doesn't take wounded condition, which is good because if he goes down again, his wounded increases, and then it's like if the next time he would start at dying too. So it's harder, and like the more you go down, the harder it is to recover from it.
All of the added detail was fantastic, but the important part was I should get at least one more turn before Kick-Ass is gonna die. That's all I needed to know. I'm going to 2-action cast. Which one was it? Infuse, I think. Infuse Vitality. Doing is 2 actions. I'm going to cast it on Codon and myself. I empower attacks with vital energy. The target is equal to the number of actions. The unarmed and weapon strikes deal an extra 1d4 vitality damage. This is damage to typically only damages undead. I assume the skeleton bastard is undead. If you have the holy trait, which I do not, strikes are blah blah blah. Don't have. But he and I should be doing an extra d4, assuming this thing is undead. And then with my 3rd action, I'm going to try to with my bow. I am closer than I want to be, but I think. Yeah. And I don't know if having
it did not. I don't. Oh, you haven't rolled your damage yet. I was gonna say I don't see the extra d4 on that, but
that was just the attack roll.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's piercing being like, is it now magic? And it did not add the d4.
It did not.
Because I did not.
You might have to toggle it when you do the.
Yeah, I did not drag it from the thing. Hold on, that. And can I put it on? I cannot put it on Codon. Codon, you can drag it, Kenneth. You can drag it from Infused Vitality Splat. Yeah, there you go.
Sweet.
So who all did you put it on? You and Codon?
Myself and Codon, and we both now have it. I just want to, like, I can use the 1 damage from that. It sucks, but I'll use the 1 damage. I just want to see if that is what it should have done.
Oh, it adds an extra D8.
It adds a D4.
D4.
Again, like the D8 is my bow and the D4 is the vitality. I assume this thing is undead. I assume vitality damage would damage it. So it would do a total of 3 damage. 1 piercing, 2 vitality. Again, I don't know if having the spell on makes it like magic. Does that bypass the piercing resistance or not? Don't know. I assume it's piercing resistance. And that ends my turn. 3 actions. Put on.
Okay.
Magic on your chopper, slasher thing.
I am going to.
I think it's probably only on one of your weapons. You're a dual wielder.
Yeah. I'm going to use my smoking sword and swipe at it.
Remember for your double slice, I don't know if it's slashing resistant or piercing resistant, whatever your weapons are, but if you double slicing, you want to add all your damage up before it gets applied.
So currently I've got my shield up, so I'd have to drop the shield to do the double slice. So I will just swing with my sword. Hey, batter.
Yeah.
And that will hit. And then damage. does show the infused vitality, which it does show.
Thanks.
So that was the first hit.
Does it seem like the vitality damage is affecting this thing, Joe?
Yeah.
It's a smoking sword, it's magic, so
Two
the magic
vitality,
sword should certainly be hitting it too.
It was a pretty safe assumption. I just wanted to confirm that this thing was undead.
It takes 7 damage, so it's...
The slashing and the fire didn't seem to do as much. They still did damage, but not as much the vitality.
So is the magic sword not considered magic slashing?
It doesn't have the things with magic weapons.
In this one? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. I'm still doing vitality and fire, so I'll do some more fire and vitality. So I'll take another swing at it with my second.
I think he said it was also resistant to the fires. Probably, I'm guessing, slashing 5, piercing 5, fire 5. Probably cold 5.
Hit?
Yep, that hits. Roll his math. Okay.
Yeah, you're probably gonna do 4.
Yep.
4 damage. Okay, well, and I'll make a third attempt. We'll see how that goes. Aw, and I missed.
No, that one misses.
Swing and a miss, and that is my turn.
Alrighty. So yeah, I looked it up just to make sure. But magic weapons don't overcome physical resistances.
Okay.
But again, the resistance isn't like half damage. It's like a
it's the plus minus in this one, right?
Yeah, threshold. So unless it has a property that lets it overcome, resistances.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Mezix, you've seen the fire doesn't seem to be hurting this thing as much. It's scorching it a bit, but not nearly as much as it should be.
If we want to focus on getting this thing down, I can heal Kick-Ass from my current position on my turn.
Oh, I'm already over here. I can just get him up.
Okay, I don't know what your damage options are. I just wanted to...
Probably not as good as yours.
know about that.
So I'm going to give Kick-Ass a potion. Give me a second. Let's see. Healing potion lesser. So do I just like drag and drop this on his character? Would that work? Does that do something?
I'm not sure if it'll allow you to, but try it. See if transfer it. If not, I can do it for you.
I am not allowed to move items to this character.
Okay. I think there's a...
You're not trying to put it in his inventory. You're not tucking it in his pocket, right?
Yeah.
Like, applying it to him.
Yeah, so just roll it, like, just use it.
Okay, just use it, and then he can just...
Was I in the wrong position for flanking? Did I need to move up 1 space for flanking?
Yeah, as long as you're on opposite sides.
Alright, so he's
so I take
13.
13.
13 healing, yeah.
Wait a minute.
I did it for you.
Should be
13.
I did it. Okay.
No worries.
So I'm up to 13.
Just to answer you, Codon, you weren't getting flanking because he was unconscious.
Oh.
So you will if he's conscious.
Then let's try out the junk launcher.
Shoot the potion bottle.
Glass shards.
Yeah, you give the potion to the halfling and then just put it in your crossbow and fire it.
Wait, what? Oh, whoops! I accidentally untargeted him.
Oh, let me check something.
Hey, it's a hit.
Like,
That's okay. Yeah.
are you supposed to be untrained in it?
Yeah, because it's a martial weapon, and I don't have that proficiency yet.
And actually, when I was looking at the junk launcher that they had, it was doing bludgeoning damage because it's just launching shit at them.
Yeah, I noticed that as well. I already fixed it
Okay.
because it should be piercing, right?
No, it should be bludgeoning.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Which in this
I'll-
case will help you out. I'll just pretend it was bludgeoning.
Okay, I'll change that back then. Yeah, I just saw like in the item description it said piercing.
Because I used a different item
Got it.
and just renamed it. Alrighty, so that was your second action, third action.
Third action.
And then Kick-Ass, you are prone, but
Okay. First thing I will do is take a healing potion. So that'll do 1d8. Which means I'm now up to 17. Okay, there's one. Oops. So I can still stand up, correct?
correct.
Okay. Action. I will do a short sword against him. First attack. 26, which is a
Ooh.
critical hit,
Critical.
which is awesome.
Got that off guard.
So he will take 18 points of damage. There's my second action. My third. How does he look by chance?
I think standing up was your second.
Badly injured.
He wouldn't take the full. He's near death now. He looks pretty bad.
Okay. I am going to I will try one more time, probably pushing my luck here.
You did 3 actions. You took your potion.
One. Oh, stood up as
Stood
an
up.
action.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like
okay.
a move.
Okay. Then I'm done.
So the first one against Kick-Ass. Oh, I was scared for a second. I thought that was going to be a crit.
So I take 8 points of damage.
Not you. It was
Are you-
Codon.
First one
I'm
was
the third
Kick-Ass.
one in line.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then Mezix. Did you apply the 8 or do you want me to? I can do it real easy, so
Oh,
I just,
I
I just want to make sure we're not both doing it at the same time.
didn't do it.
Not for you, Mezix, for Kick-Ass.
Oh,
Okay,
I'm
so
just
he
making
took,
sure.
I took
Yeah, I can do it.
Okay.
I'm just making sure you're not doing it too. So we're not doing that.
Whoa. Why did I take it?
Applied to all three of them.
Applied it to everyone.
It was
Excellent.
Codon that was targeted, right? Your roll of fate says Codon, but then you attacked Kick-Ass.
Well, if you scroll up, it said Kick-Ass first. He'd get and then Mezix, then Codon.
Oh, I see.
So Kick-Ass didn't take any damage.
He did.
Oh, okay. She took 8 points.
The first attack was the Kick-Ass. The second attack is to Mezix, and the third attack is to Codon.
I missed that you had rolled 3 fate rolls.
And that's a critical miss.
Critical miss.
And good.
And then the Codon squeaks in a hit.
Actually, I've got a thing for that. Where is that?
You still had, I guess, targeted for all 3 of those.
Oh, and then I just didn't change the target. The other one would have been a miss. Even let's see, 21 to hit you, Codon.
That would have hit me.
That would, but I've got a
reaction.
I've got a reaction, the shield block. When you have your shield raised, you take physical damage from the attack. You snap your shield in place to ward off the blow. Your shield prevents you from taking an amount of damage up to the shield's hardness. You and the shield each take any remaining damage, possibly breaking or destroying the shield. So I have yet to actually do this.
Sure.
You raise your shield on your turn now.
So your hardness is 5. So you would take that 13 and turn it to 8. Damage, and both you and your shield take 8 damage.
Damn you people. I think I need to...
I think what I'm gonna do is use a heal spell as a burst. The actions. We'll say 30-foot emanation.
Okay.
Can I pull that down?
As I understand it, it's hitting all of us for the heal, and because it says all living and undead.
Yeah, from where you're at, you can see Mezix and everyone, so it would hit everybody.
I don't know why it had me place that. I can delete that.
It's just 30 feet from you in all directions, basically.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure, is this what I want to roll? There we go, that.
For 3, is it really 1? D8?
I don't think so. I'm trying to get the...
Oh yeah, it is 1d8, okay.
Thirst undead.
Is it exploration?
Restored by 8.
Yeah,
I
the
think
2
it
actions does a
might be.
+8, and then the third one is
plus
just
8,
1.
and the third one doesn't do the +8, but does it to a bunch.
Punch, and it damages undead.
Yeah, so all
your
of us.
Healing light bursts out from you, healing
Oh,
your
really?
companions, and just burns up
blows for the skeleton.
the skeleton. Yep.
Cool. If you didn't add it already, everybody gets 6 hit points back.
So that will end this Minotaur puzzle. And everyone gets 60 hit points. Let me add in
60 more health points.
XP points.
XP points, sorry. Did I say hit points?
I'll take 60 hit points. Okay.
the bones burn away in the holy energy that Meredith just burst out. And fall into the ground. You see like a glaive and a half plate that it was wearing fall to the ground.
Half plate. Is there any like weird rules about anyone wearing different armor?
What do you mean?
Well, would a half plate armor fit a dwarf?
Oh, you would probably have to have it sized for you at a you call it a blacksmith. I don't know. I couldn't get that word out of my mouth.
Does anybody have detect magic by any chance? I think the wizard might have been the only guy who had that. Yeah.
Correct. I believe so. Where you wanted to detect magic in the room?
Look at the armor and the glaive, see if either of them were of interest.
They, looking at them, they're like the armor's got some, a little bit of rust and a little bit of, dents in it. So like the resizing, repairing for Codon will fix it. It's definitely fixable, but it's, like just with your experience, you probably would guess that it doesn't seem to be, because it's same with the glaive, like the blade, it's got nicks and wear on it.
Meaning, if it were magical, it wouldn't be showing age and wear.
Not as much, yeah. Not typically in your experience. And heck, I could even say because your wizard's like with you but not with you type of thing. He'd be able to tell you that he's not detecting any magic.
Actually, I can detect magic.
You have that cantrip. So yeah.
Yeah, I've got because one of my skill feats is Arcane Sense, so I can cast first level or first rank detect magic at will.
Okay, it's not on your character sheet, but
yeah, the spell wasn't on there, but the skill feat is.
I can add it in there real quick.
I'm trying to.
Was there other detect, or was there other like cantrips or anything you can cast, or just detect magic?
No, just that.
Okay, yeah, I added it in there for you. So yeah,
So
you'd be able to tell that there's not any magic.
All right.
Alrighty, so where do you guys want to go from here?
To that noisy room with the whisper. Oh, we should check for secret tunnels. We've had a lot of those.
There's also an obvious door here.
Oh, yeah, that probably would be a good one to do.
Obvious door. I will listen.
Alrighty, give me a perception. Line GM.
Yep.
You're not hearing anything. You listen for a bit. You don't think the door's trapped or anything, and you're not hearing anything from it.
Okay. What do you guys say?
Open it.
Yeah.
Okay. We've got a hallway. So I am going to, I guess, move up 1 hex, 1 square. And peek around the corner. Okay.
Yeah, so you step in here, and the air is starting to get more muggy. you get kind of like that swampy smell is a little more powerful. You see that the hallway goes down a little bit, and then there's a short flight of stairs, and you see a thick knot of roots hanging from the cavern roof over a muddy beach. And
Okay, I will step back. You guys want to go? Should we go down that flight of stairs?
Sounds like that might be the way those guys came.
Okay, let's go. Nope. Yeah, so I'll move as quietly as possible. You want me to roll for stealth or?
yeah, go ahead and roll for stealth. Do a blind roll. All right, it did show me a reminder there. Everyone else gets another hero point. Everyone gets another hero point.
Oh, so we're now up to 3. Cool.
Alrighty, yeah, you feel like you're being super quiet.
Okay. So I will move
As you get to the
down.
as you get to the top of the stairs, just wanted to tell you this. You're moving slowly, so you get to the top stairs, start to go down. Like you start when you get here, like you've noticed, you can see your breath. Like it's gotten really cold, and you can see your breath. And then you take like kind of get down a little bit more onto the next steps, and it's like even colder. Like you're starting to shiver.
And did I feel cold when I was up here?
I mean, it's cool, but like not anything like this. Like the further down here you're coming, like it's just you're feeling this strong cold presence. Strong
Okay,
cold.
I will move back up. That's and in the position that I'm at right now, I don't feel like I'm shivering. Correct?
Well, like it's like when you come in from real cold outside for a while, like you still kind of feel it, but your breath goes away, and you can kind of feel the warmth starting to warm up your skin that was exposed for a few seconds. It definitely feels warmer up here.
I'm a little concerned about going into that, going further down that way. And I'll explain to them because of the cold. We don't have cold weather gear on, which I suspect is what we would want. What does everyone think?
It would seem odd to you that like it would get cold suddenly like that.
I mean, is it so cold that you would need cold weather gear, or just chilly as in like you're going into a cave?
Like Kick has to be able to tell you that like when he got down, like he suddenly could start seeing his breath, and like felt like he ran outside in the middle of a blizzard.
And that's only about 30 feet away, correct?
Yeah, not even that. About 15.
Okay.
Well, we've got bedrolls on us. Can we take our bedrolls and wrap that around and use that kind of as a, I don't know, a temporary, I don't know, jacket? Just to kind of
seems very localized.
Right. Just to go in there just to see what it is. I mean, maybe not spend like a week there, but you know, being from Colorado, I've walked outside in t-shirts and survived a short time and when it's snowing. So
run to the mailbox and back.
Run to the mailbox, yeah, just to kind of see what's down there.
Okay, let's.
Curiosity killed us. I mean, the cat.
Yeah.
I've survived
Okay.
every time I've gone outside my house, too.
Yep.
I will move down to the foot of the stairs.
Alrighty. As you start going down the stairs, it's getting colder and colder, and you get there, and it just gets so cold. Not to target you.
At this point, we would probably want cold weather gear.
And you take 10 points of cold damage.
Shit.
Okay. Okay.
Sure,
I am turning around.
That's
Codon,
much colder
like,
than I thought it was.
Yeah, like where Codon and where you are, as Kick-Ass just runs past you, like it's cold and nippy. Like you run into the mailbox in the middle of a snowstorm or whatnot, but like it just got even worse. Like he took another step and his gear just like frosted over. You see like frost on his eyelids as he runs by you.
And I am going to consume another healing potion. So 1d8. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I guess I will consume another healing potion. Awesome.
No, we were rolling with Mr. Moneybags over here.
17. Okay. How much does cold weather gear cost?
Not significant.
It's not significant, but I don't know that cold weather gear is going to resist that kind of cold. If you're taking 10 points of damage from it, that's not just a jacket.
Does anyone have create bonfire? Is that a spell in this one? Doesn't sound like it is.
I don't think it is.
I don't think I have spell.
It's not called Create Bonfire.
For sure.
And I can make fires, but I don't think that's what you're looking for.
Well, I'm just trying to figure a way to create a magical fire to resist the cold.
Yeah, this isn't magical. This is just alchemy. The power of science.
Yeah, Kick-Ass would like be like this is beyond like just putting a jacket on. It felt like the warmth was just being sucked out of you.
Okay.
Like it's in your bones
So
at this point.
Okay, well then. Do we have what was on the walls surrounding the, as I went down?
What do you mean? What was on the walls?
It was just stone as I went down there.
Yeah, like
did the consistency change?
Yeah, you get to the bottom of the stairway and it opens up into more of a natural cavern. It's just like stone walls, muddy beach. You see some swamp water.
Is it Kate?
Actually, I'm kind of curious about something. I'm going to go up, and anyone have a torch? It's a torch that we can toss, throw away.
I have a couple torches, and yeah,
Oh, I've got. All right, I'm gonna light a torch and just kind of toss it right about here.
Where at?
Like right here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna watch to see if anything happens with the surroundings.
Alrighty, yeah, you throw a torch there, and you see this like what looked like just kind of mud and stuff that's coating the tree trunks. Just expand and start moving and grow in size. And give me a fortitude save.
Oh shit.
Ew.
I think now's a good time to use a hero point.
Just
Oh, come on.
and just
That should have been 17.
the torch lands, it just overcomes it, and then just the flames just die out.
So, even though I'm not actually down there, I
Correct. It's
All right.
within 10 feet of it on this
Oh shit.
with the fire because it expands out,
Oh damn.
and you take 17 points of cold damage
Wow.
as it just bursts out.
Oof.
And could I make like some recall knowledge check on that?
Yeah, roll a recall knowledge for me.
Oh right. For some reason the basic action macros disappeared from the bar.
Open bar.
Are you not on the bar 1?
I am.
Roller on the right. Oh,
Yeah, if you click
Yeah,
on the
deleted for me too.
Yeah, it's because when we switched to the new world, it would have deleted. But if you click on the little folder on the left, it should be in there. You should be able to drag it back down.
Yeah, I did. And did it?
Okay,
Still
that's
had it
it.
on mine.
I didn't have to drag it back out.
So
I don't know why.
okay. Oh, I didn't see anything pop up in chat, but
I think it was because I logged in as you to test that treat wounds thing. Maybe saved it on there for
Gotcha.
you too. Yeah, you're not really sure. Actually, wait.
I accidentally rolled it twice because I didn't see
yeah.
anything appear in chat.
Yeah, it sends it to me. But yeah, you look at it and you don't really, you're not really sure. You haven't heard about this before.
Yeah, player knowledge, I know exactly what that is.
Yeah.
Character knowledge, nope.
Mezix is like,
Well, anyways, I'm going to back up. Hey, you still doing free healing?
Yeah.
And I did not treat you recently, so I can treat you now.
Yep.
So are those like pustules? Like we'd poke that and burst it type pillet, or poke it, burst it, and explodes all over us type pustules?
looks like when he threw the flame down there, like this stuff growing on the, like, just kind of exploded out, consuming the flames, and then doing a burst of cold damage.
So it likes fire, which is weird.
It feeds on it. It feeds on it.
It likes heat.
So if we poke it with like swords,
you're going to be getting too close.
Okay, what about a longsword? Or arrows?
I was 10 feet away from it when I took damage.
Shoot it with arrows?
I think we just find another way around.
Oh, you don't think it can be killed?
Did someone else want to roll a recall knowledge?
I'll try, but
recall knowledge. I don't remember where that's at.
What did you? You rolled what? Meredith rolled a recall knowledge versus kick-ass? Did you have kick-ass targeted or something?
Yeah, probably. Who's this? When I was healing him.
I was like, because it only listed like society and forest. I'm like, what? I'm not seeing that one.
Oh, should I have selected the brown mold when I did recall knowledge?
If you target it and hit it.
Where's the recall? Why am I not finding this?
So in the
basic.
Yeah, basic.
Oh, it's
action.
a basic action. Okay.
Yeah,
I was looking for one of my attributes.
Evan, if you didn't see it, Mezix gets 13 hit points back.
Yeah, I did see it.
I think it should be something in the skills, but
like I'm good with Arcana and occultism.
Yeah, I have like nature and stuff.
Yeah, this would probably fall under nature.
I could do it again with the thing targeted if that.
Yeah, do it again because it didn't roll. It didn't roll anything except for society.
Did it roll for me?
It rolled for you.
Okay, it didn't show me that it actually did anything. Like it didn't even pop up a window saying it did something.
I get a little banner that comes up briefly at the top, but it doesn't.
Yeah, it's just briefly. Yeah. I wish it would. I wish it would output to the chat that just said code on rolled or recall knowledge or something, so you knew.
Yeah. So what's this one up here where it says rolled privately? Brett rolled privately for some dice. Why doesn't it do that?
Yeah, I wish it would do something in the chat like that. It just doesn't. I don't know the macro. I could maybe find out in the macro and add it.
I think it's probably because it's not picking a roll yet, because it's showing him all the things that we could.
All it does is roll a d20, and then shows me a list of your skills and what you would add for that. So, and then I pick the relevant one, and then see what you got. Codon, you don't know what this is. You think, let's just shoot it with a bunch of arrows.
That's what I'm thinking.
Meredith, you instantly recognize this as brown mold, which is resistant to fire and basically feeds off of it. Its weakness is cold.
Wait, what? It's resistant to the very thing that it's generating?
Yep.
I don't.
That's unusual.
Well, it's not that it's emitting cold. It's that it's sapping.
It's sucking the heat out of the air.
Oh.
It's like feeding on.
Suck, not a blow.
Yep.
I don't have. I have void damage. I think is like necrotic.
Yeah, unfortunately, all I have is fire damage, which is the opposite of what we want.
I have sonic damage.
So, do we know what arrows would do?
If they can do cold damage.
But, I mean, so just piercing wouldn't do any damage.
It's not really a creature. It's more of a plant.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like it's a mold basically. It's brown mold.
Well, just the way it was pictured down here with the big pustules, I was thinking maybe you could pop the pustules and that would either have two effects, like it would kill
go into
it,
the other room.
I'm looking it up because it does have an AC and hit points.
or it could also explode depending on just how it's designed. But
Yeah, I don't have any. I don't know any bombs that do cold damage.
If we were to even come back, I probably could do cold.
I'm getting results on how to remove mold from your bathroom. And
super helpful.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, brown mold is like the least like D&D sounding term.
Mm-hmm. Then we got some bleach.
I mean, it would take damage if you can get close enough to it.
Well, I mean, if we shoot it with an arrow, would it take damage?
Like a short bow.
Again, shoot all the arrows you want. I'm going into the other room.
He's like, good luck with that.
Yeah, I'm kind of with.
What about
goblin?
What about the
We could just go the other way.
What about the junk shooter?
It'll be just as effective as your.
If the chunk is cold,
Okay.
it'll do something.
So if we could find ice cubes.
I don't know if ice cubes will do anything, but I suppose we could try.
Where do we find ice cubes?
But like, just load up the junk cannon with ice cubes. Is that what you're
Shoot ice cubes at
Sure,
it.
why no? Why not? I mean, theoretically, they're free.
Would that be bludgeoning damage or cold damage?
Okay, this is probably not going to do us any good. So let's go around.
Yeah.
Well, you assume there's a way around. If it's an enclosed dungeon, that might be the only entrance.
We don't
Well,
have
there's
evidence
nothing-
that it's not yet.
Sure, yeah.
And there's nothing we can do to it right now unless we figure out some way to cast cold, which it doesn't sound like we have that capability.
Maybe we can get some science involved, get like an endothermic reaction and suck the heat out of it.
Although if we could bleach would be kind of interesting.
Did you say leech or bleach?
Bleach.
Bleach. I don't know if there is bleach available.
If we leave and come back, I think I can get a draw moisture. Dehydrate it.
An interesting idea.
Yeah, it would take a while to like basically kill it with ranged weapons, you think? It's kind of a weird stat block for this thing because it does say that to safely remove it's a survival check. But it's like if it does damage to you while you get close to it, I think you have to get close to it, take the damage, and then try to remove it.
When you remove it, where does it go?
In your pocket. I don't want to litter.
You got a dangerous mold in your pocket?
Gonna mulch it.
Do you not?
There's like I got 6 different types of mold right now. Keeps you from getting infections.
What do you think I use when I'm treating all your wounds?
Oh boy.
Topically, it's a cure. And eat it, it'll kill you.
Let's go talk to the whispers in the dark. He wanted to whisper sweet nothings to me.
They're quiet now.
Oh, I turned them off for now because I kept
they're
mousing over it and making the noise.
Anyone speak parcel tongue?
No. What?
You want me to kill my friends? What? Bury their bodies where?
Are we moving up there or Kick-Ass?
I'm already there.
I know. Kick-Ass and Mezix are just kind of chilling in
I'm
that.
30 feet away from there. That's where I want to be.
You don't want to be possessed by the sweet whispers in the dark?
They're like, we'll stay here. You go play with the ghosts. That's fine.
It's not specifically that. It's I use a longbow, and given the option, I
Yep.
want to be 30 feet away.
There's the creepy whispering again.
The ghosts just want to be our friends.
You hear the whispering sounds and you see the blue light. You open the door?
Listen. Okay, yeah, I'll open the
You
door.
gonna listen to the door?
I guess I will listen.
I know what you're gonna hear.
Other than that, the weird whispering that you can't quite like pinpoint.
Mhm.
You don't hear anything.
Okay. Okay, let's open.
Okie dokie.
Alrighty, so you see this
Well,
10-foot square washroom with an iron bathtub to the north and a commode to the southwest. The north wall, you see, is glows with shimmers with rippling ribbons of eerie light. And
Okay.
as you open the door and look at it, the light kind of reacts to you and then starts moving, and then it slithers into letters that read, "I was Otari. Save me from below." And then a moment later, like they hang there for a bit, and they kind of slide down the wall across the floor, almost like a serpent.
Hello.
And start
That's a cool effect.
slowly making their way down the hall.
Huh? There's a ghost going that way, peoples. Wait, friend.
Oh,
So if it's going to the brown mold,
It's going to the brown mold. Of course it is.
it said something about below, didn't it?
Yes, and I was Otari. Save me from below.
Ah,
Ghost with the most, can you stop the mold? Wait, where are you going in circles, dude? Maybe there's a hidden below this.
Kind of waiting for you, I think.
Oh,
yep, there it's going.
yeah, it's going down. Ghost, can you take care of the mold? Oh, there is a hidden passageway. Oh, of course there's a hidden passage. Why did we not think of that?
Slips under that door.
Of course it does. Of course it does.
Under a crack, and
Nice.
it kind of like points out this secret door to you.
Yeah.
Right
It's so obvious now.
It's a good thing we're dumb and Joe just came up with that on the fly.
Oh, jeez.
I'll just give him a ghost that leads him back the other way.
Well, it's not as. It would have been more fun if it just led you into that fight. You open the secret door.
Yes. Secret tunnel. Secret
So yeah,
tunnel.
you spot this, and then stairs going down. You follow the stairs down.
I sure do.
Alrighty. Give me a second to load. Find where you're going. I'm just going to put the party icon out.
Party icon.
For the party.
Yeah, it's not the party one.
Ew.
Not that kind of party. So yeah, these stairs the stairs lead down probably about 40 feet. Stairs come down to this landing here. I'll put you here, and you see basically there's this hallway and another set of stairs kind of offset from this one. In this hallway, it's just covered in like splintered, rotten wood.
so do we enter the hallway?
Yes.
I'll just put you in the hallway real quick so we can see. You see another doorway on this side. See stairs going up, and you see a room over here that's just kind of full of mist. Thick clouds of white mist fill the room entirely, kind of making it hard to make out any details.
We hear Barovian music.
It's been Strahd all along.
Yeah, right. Like from WandaVision, the song it was so and so all along.
Agatha.
Agatha, that's right. All right. Anyway, so this is probably a good stopping point.